Today, I was talking with one of my wives that I coach, and she was sharing her husband works for a company, and someone at the company is having a birthday party for their child, and he was invited with his family, which is her. And she told her husband, well, I don't want to go. We don't know anybody, and our kids aren't going to know anybody. And she came to me to ask me what I should say to him so he understands they don't want to go. They're not going to know anyone. And I just laughed. I'm like, you know, you're wrong here, don't you? And she's like, I don't understand. I don't want to go. Why should I have to go? I don't know people. That's not fair to me. I'm like, he works for a company. This is his coworker. His coworker invited you to celebrate the birthday of their freaking kid. What a pleasure. You've been chosen out of the millions of people to come to his kid's birthday party. To me, that is a blessing that someone likes you. Not everyone gets invited to birthday parties. You were invited. You go. Your husband committed. Her husband did say yes. And she's like, every time he commits to something, we have to do it. And I said, yeah, if you commit to something, you do it. Because that makes people into better people, right? You're having a party and people say they're going to come and then they go, no, we're not going to come because we don't know if we're going to know people there. Can you imagine having a party and people not coming because they were afraid they didn't know anyone there? No. That's why we go to parties. So we meet people and our big world expands. And that's what we teach our kids. We teach our kids, you know what? We're going to go to this party. Why? I know you don't know anyone, but maybe we'll meet someone new. I'll be right there with you. We'll walk around. We'll be like, oh, you want to know that kid? Let's make that happen. I'll walk you through it. I'll show you how to make a friend. Because you're going to have to know how to do that for the rest of your life, whether mommy or daddy is here. Obviously, this woman didn't learn that when she was a child. So when moments like this happen, she goes, well, I can't go. I don't know anybody. I'm like, erase that thought. Go to a party. You get invited, say, someone likes me. Of course I'm going to go. I don't know anyone. But the first thing you do when you walk into a party where you don't know anyone, you got 20 seconds to make an impression. You take a breath before you walk in the door and you're like, hi, I'm so-and-so. I'm so glad to be here. Nice to meet you. You put a smile on your face and you talk to a couple people. And then if you're terrified still, then you can go hide in a corner. But you've already made note to most of the people in the room that you're approachable, that you're a nice person, that I can come talk to you because you've made a statement that you're having fun just by walking in the door. So you're safe. So if I'm nervous about talking to anyone, I'm going to talk to you because you're safe. So when you walk into a party, open your mouth and pretend to be confident. For 20 seconds, say hi to a few people and then be like, I think I'm breathing in the corner. Okay? I want you to do that. That's how we get through these things. Let's go back to that birthday party. The wife I was talking to, she's like, it just takes so much time to get my kids ready. Imagine you having a party and someone said, I don't want to go to the party because it takes so much time. Again, you've been invited. There's no excuses unless you're bleeding or dying. Go to the frickin' party. You don't know who you're going to meet. The craziest stuff happens when you show up to places. I can guarantee you, if you stay home, nothing's going to happen. If you walk out your door and you go meet people at a party, you might make a new friend. You might make several. You might have something to do next week. You might be invited on a vacation with your whole family. You don't know. But we do know if you don't leave your house, nothing will happen. We can count on that. Nothing will happen. She also said, she goes, I've got to get him a present. I don't know what to get a 1-year-old. I don't either. Make it simple. Write out a little handwritten card saying, I'll invite you over to dinner so you don't have to cook. I don't know anyone who would turn down a gift of a home-cooked meal. It doesn't cost much money. And all it does is ensure that you're going to have another date with this couple, with this family in the future. So give them a certificate. You write by hand, it takes 2 seconds, and say, you are officially invited over to my house for dinner anytime over the next 2 years. Anytime ever, please let us know. We'll have chicken, steak, or pasta. Just put that down. Say circle one. And then stay on them and say, hey, when are we getting together? Even if this is your husband's friend from work and you don't even know the wife. So what? Be the better person. Be the person that's the glue for your family. Be the person that wants to socialize so that your family, the love just grows. The people that live the longest on this planet have a community that they can walk out the door, that they can, go across the street, and they have friends. You need friends. And if you have kids and a husband, that's not enough. It might be nice, but it's not enough to sustain you, because one day your kids are going to grow up and move out. That's what they're supposed to do. They're not supposed to hang out with mommy forever. And then your husband, he's got work friends. He's got other friends. You have to have girlfriends. You have to have friends. You have to make time for them. The other thing, which she said, I have to look good. I don't have time to look good to go to a party. I don't even have a comment for that. You're married and you got kids. The greatest moments I had growing up as a child was watching my mom get dressed up to go out with my dad or to go to a party. Those to me were so exciting because my mom looked beautiful. She got dressed up and she put makeup on. And I'd be sitting there watching going, I want to be like that one day. I want to look pretty one day. I want to wear heels and look cute. As a kid, get dressed up, make the effort, get out of your house, go have fun with humans, put down your computer, put down your phones, and get out and have some fun. Don't ever, ever say no to a party because you don't know anyone there. That's the funniest thing in the whole world. I can't go to the party because I won't know anyone there. My husband and I actually have a party every year, and everyone we invite, we are 100% sure most of them don't even know each other. So we have them wear a name tag, and on the name tag it says their name, and then underneath their name it says how they know me and my husband. So sometimes it says church, sometimes it says preschool, sometimes it says a company we worked at 10 years ago. It is the most incredible party because the best thing is no one knows each other. So everyone is terrified. Everyone is afraid. And then they come and then they meet and they're like, I knew you in high school back in New York 40 years ago. That happened at my last party. 2 people hadn't seen each other since high school in New York 40 years earlier. Yes, I'm old. They were old. They're older than me. Get it? If you bring people together, they're going to connect. Beautiful. So make sure you subscribe to me. I am going to promise to teach you some life lessons that you can pass on to your kids, that you can pass on to your friends, you can pass on to your coworkers, have a meeting, have a powwow, and change the way we're all living life. Thank you.